Hey guys, Julia here, your coach, and I'm really excited that you decided to invest in you and your goals and your health and get a challenge pack of your own so that you could start working on your workouts, your nutrition, a new meal plan in your life, and Shakeology and getting all your daily vitamins. And it's just all going to be so huge for you. And I'm really excited. I remember when I got my first one at the door, and obviously you can see how life changing it's been because I decided to actually make it my career. So I know you're all going to love it. And I can't wait to see the amazing results that you're going to have. The reason that I'm sending you this video before the group is actually to tell you what is expected of you in order to be in the group. So, the purchase of your challenge pack came with me as your coach and came with access to a challenge group. But that doesn't necessarily mean that you are going to be in it unless I feel like you're fully committed to being in it. And what I mean by that is that I put a ton of effort into these groups, guys. Like, I've put together a shopping list and meal plans and daily posts and activities, and I check into them constantly and post about like what I'm doing, and so does everybody else in there. And what I absolutely cannot stand, like, ugh, is when people are so excited to do this and they're like, yeah, I want to do that. I want to be in your group. And then all of a sudden I put them in the group and they don't do any of the things I ask them to do. They don't, do any of the daily tasks and introduce themselves or post their food or post that they worked out or get involved in any of the things that I do. And the reason that this really drives me crazy is that ladies, we're all ladies. We all know how hard it is to talk about our weight and to be so vulnerable. And I feel honestly like so honored that so many different women trust me enough to reach out and be like, I need your help. This is my goals. Like, I want to do this. And they trust me enough to work with me in these groups, and they trust me to put them in these groups with other people with similar goals. That's what I tell them. I say, you're going to be in this group, so are all the other women. They're all working on their same fitness goals just like you. And that's why they trust it, and that's why they do it. And that's why they're not embarrassed to be in it. But now for there to be flies on the wall just watching them partake and watching them change their eating and watching them work out, but them not saying anything or being encouraging, that's really hard for some of the challengers in the group, that they end up getting shy and embarrassed, and it really affects how they do on their challenge. And I'm just not willing to take that risk for them anymore and for any of you. So my expectations are that you do the daily posts, like what I ask of you for that day, the assignment. They're quick, they're painless. Like, I'm not asking you to spend your whole life or anything, but it's accountability, and that's what you signed up for. I'm asking you to try your best to take pictures of your food and take pictures of you with your workouts and use this group as a fitness journal so that you can track that you did it, and that we can all be there to support you and say, good job, like, oh my God, that looks good, what's the recipe? And we can all share and all work together to get even further in our goals than we ever expected. That is what I want for everybody in the group. I also really want everybody to be motivating and encouraging of one another. So when somebody posts and says that they're having a hard time, I expect you to comment and say, hey, there are bad days. When somebody posts and says that they did good and that they stuck to their meal plan when their office brought in pizza for lunch for all of the workers, comment and say, holy shit, good job. Like, be encouraging. Be a cheerleader for everybody in this group so that they will be a cheerleader back for you. And you have no idea how much a cheerleader and how much a coach and how much a team behind you will influence your results. Honestly, I know you might think I'm just blowing hot air at you right now, but it makes a world of difference. That is the difference between people who start a program and quit and people who start a program and rock it. Which one do you want to be? Okay? So I need you to message me back after you've watched this and tell me that you're fully committed to being a rock star in this group with everybody else, and then I will add you and I will see you in the group.